Yo, today we're checking out some more Ben 10 Omniverse. Season 6 continues now. And I saw the title of this episode, and it's called The Rooters of All Evil. So that means we're finally starting the plot of this season. With that said, I know this one is a little bit controversial. Apparently, some fans didn't like it, and some fans did. And I'm curious to see why that is the case. So, let's go. Here we go, baby. Okay, we got Alpha Squad. We got some regular plumbers. What's the emergency here? What's going on?
The null void projector has just turned on by itself.
It's not supposed to do that.
No shit. No, it's not.
Ben.
Dude, who's coming from the no void? Who is it? Bill.
Hey, what's shaking, Maxie?
What the hell? Who are these people? That's Phil.
We are the Rooters, and this space is now under our absolute control.
So these are the rooters of all evil, and Phil's a part of them? Last time we saw Phil, he couldn't control his monster form. So is this really not Phil, but it's actually the monster Phil? I mean, that was a little bit of a headcanon on my part. At the end of the day, it's still Phil, but some people believe the monster took over, right? And I kind of feel that too. Phil's no longer in there. But who is this dude up in front? And not for nothing, the woman there looks absolutely devious. I love that design. She almost looks demonic.
Plumbers, stand down.
Grandpa?
That's an order.
Does he know who these other people are? Oh, yo, he knows who these other people are. Are they all ex-plumbers? Or are they former enemies and Phil just like teamed up with them? And of course, you know, Max doesn't want to have an all-out battle here because I guess he knows just how strong these people are. So we're just gonna give up the base? Let's find out. This guy's name is
I am
Cervantis.
here to collect Kevin 11.
Well, he's not here, bro.
You're in my head.
Wait, what the heck?
Struggle.
Magister Bertilidae!
They're just letting him do this to him?
So I gather he isn't on the premises.
He's here for Kevin.
Open up and I'll show you, Crab Puff.
Yo, dude, come on, bro. That design is so clean. Not this guy, her. What is she? It almost looks like Luna's crown, right? But it's not. This is some kind of other alien or something we've never seen before, I think.
They answer only to the High Protectorate.
Who's
only
that?
The Magistrata outranks the Proctor. As plumbers, our hands are tied.
Who the heck is that they answer to?
Right, Magister.
We never met him before. So wait, these guys are Black Ops. So Phil is a part of the Black Ops, but last time we saw Phil, he was evil though. And these guys seem like they're evil anyway, so they're actually plumbers? Or, okay. I want to see who this High Proctorate guy or whatever the heck he said. Like, I want to see who that is.
I see you don't know either.
Wait,
I'm Agent Gunther. You can stop imagining nasty ways to hurt us.
this is the Proctor guy, this Cervantis guy? And he's working with, no, he's a part of Black Ops, isn't he? So why does she call him Proctor? Oh no, the High Proctor or whatever is the high guy, right? The top of the ladder. Who's that? I want to meet that person.
I'll even put my best men on the job. They're Galvin. They'll find him in no time.
I see what you're doing here, Max. You're just stalling them a little bit, right? Giving them Blue Kick and Dreba, or whatever the hell their names are. Part of the plan, Ben. Part of the plan, Ben.
Lukic and Dreba, good call. So that our Galvin technicians can assist the Rooters in their search for Kevin Levin.
The wink. Come on, you didn't have to wink at him, bro. They might have saw that.
Nothing at all.
Yeah. Not the
So
same
what do we
person
do,
he used to
just sit
be.
here?
I told
Just
you.
pure evil now.
As plumbers, we can't find Kevin and tip him off.
But you're not just strictly a plumber though, Ben. Isn't he a hero as well?
Whereas if someone were, for example, not a plumber,
Oh, right.
attaboy.
So he's technically not a plumber, right? So like they said he's a plumber, then he's a hero, then he's a plumber again, right? You know, I feel like Ben 10 just skirts the lines here and there because he was an official plumber at some point, but now he's not, right?
No one leaves.
Dude, that is
Just
such a
grabbing some takeout. You want anything?
what species is she?
Always beat big guys with energy beams.
Yeah, right. The harder they are, the bigger they fall, Ben. You know who the other guy reminds me of?
Maybe not too bad.
This guy reminds me of those people from the planet where they had to rescue ships like dad or whatever, right? But they only had one eye and they weren't like they didn't look like this, so but it reminds me of them because they're shooting like the laser out of there, you know? Just looked like he had jet ray wings. That's a sticky situation to be in, bro. That's a messy situation. That's gross. Let's put these two to good work. Or bad work. Good work for us, bad work for him.
Just get on with it.
Bro, this guy reminds me of a a brainstorm species, right? A crustate, whatever they're called. But he doesn't look like one fully. And we still don't know why he wants Kevin, bro.
He's still in Bellwood, and I've got a beat on him.
I thought he went...
Getting closer.
Wait, they're in Bellwood now? Was he just visiting? Because him and Gwen live somewhere else. Wait, what?
Well, this may take some time.
Did they lock onto his badge or something, which is with the other woman?
Oh, like you have plans.
These guys... Hey, Cervantes, meet the two local idiots, even though they're smarter than most humans.
That's because we designed your armor and tested it under the most extreme conditions imaginable in the null void.
I see.
Ooh.
So wait a second. When did they do that? Before the series started? So Black Ops are from the Null Void, and that's why Phil was able to join them because he was sent to the Null Void, or what? Like, I would love a timeline, you know what I mean? Like, I would love to see when they created these and like the whole timeline of the Plumbers Academy, because originally it was just the humans here, and then they were like brought into the actual galactic plumbers, right?
Of course Ben knows.
Be silent.
Oh, dude, I can't. Those two are so stupid. They lack common sense, right? They're not stupid. They just lack common sense. But bro,
I only hope we gave Ben enough of a head start.
here's the thing. This guy has like a brainstorm head, right? It opens up and does the shocks and whatnot. The girl had almost like Jet Ray's like wings or whatever, right? Underneath his arms. But she doesn't have any other features. Are these people like amalgamations like Kevin was, and that's why they want him? Like, Kevin was from the Null... Well, Kevin was in the Null Void at one point. Is it possible he, like, crossed paths with this guy? But we know Crawl was the one that helped him revert back to his form. Anyway, can't wait to see what's going to happen, man. This dude's very interesting, and his group is very interesting. But I want to know who the high... the high proctor it is. I want to know who that is.
The rooters are after you. The Hooters?
Yeah.
The
He's like,
Plumbers
I don't know who that they are. Oh, they're here. So this is going to be a Kevin-focused arc, so to speak? Because they're going after Kevin for some reason. I'm totally fine with Kevin focus, man. Especially in Omniverse, because we don't get him all the time, you know? Yeah, blew up that potty shop, man. Is he going to have a job after this? I feel like they're going to fire him for this. You're not the first villain we fought, my guy. Dude, Cervantes just walking like, you know, he's in the park.
Man, I really liked working here.
I was going to say, he's probably fired, right? What was that? What?
way. Cervantis?
He knows him? Did he look different before? That's why he's acting like he doesn't...
Ben, what are these guys doing to my head?
Ah, the cloud is lifting.
What?
What are you talking about?
Let's go, Zed! So wait a second. He just remembered this guy out of nowhere, but he didn't remember him before. So was Kevin's like memories repressed or something? Dude, he has repressed memories of this guy for some reason. I guess his time in Null Void. Did they experiment on him or something? Oh, was that a new ride? Because these guys said they like did experimentation, or they like created the proto gear and all that. They said they did other things in the Null Void. So like, if Kevin didn't remember them until now, obviously they did something to him. What a cool ride, man. I like that it's not green, right? It's blue.
I'll call Gwendolyn.
It's time to fill us in.
Not now,
Oh,
Ben.
he knows how dangerous this dude is.
I started to remember stuff.
What? What did you start to remember,
I'm
dude?
not what you think I am.
What?
I'm not what I thought I am.
An Osmosian?
Back when I was a kid in the Null Void, I broke out of prison.
We've seen this
It
the
was
whole...
not a pleasant place, especially for a kid.
Bro, we're gonna see what happened to him between the time that he got out of the prison to when he got out of the Null Void. Is this how he got out of the Null Void? Did Cervantes put him out into the world for some reason?
They called themselves the Rooters.
They're not good people, though, man. There he is. That's Cervantes, isn't it? I would assume that's him.
I saw a lot of familiar faces there.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that Helen in there, bro? And was this supposed to be Alan? Right? Because who else would that be? I'm pretty sure that's Alan. And there's Helene, I would assume. I don't know who that is, though. So maybe that's not Helene, and maybe that's not Adam. But he said he saw familiar faces, so I assume it's Alan and Helene. Who's that girl, though? Young Argit. Right. Or maybe that's supposed to be Alan. Maybe that wasn't Alan, or because that's a heat blast. Though it doesn't mean he doesn't need to recognize all the faces, right?
These were old school plumbers. Humans experimenting on extraterrestrials.
So he did become a part brainstorm. Forgive me, I don't remember. It's like crustaceans or something, right? Cerebral crustaceans or whatever. So what did he do? He used Kevin's Osmosian DNA to allow him to put this Brainstorm's DNA in the Cervantis, and that's why he has that head. So that girl that we saw with the jet ray wings, does she have part jet ray in her?
They use my powers like a conduit. Or a
There it
crucible or
is.
something to mix together humans and aliens.
Is that Pierce? I think that was Pierce, bro. So they used Argent's DNA to turn Pierce into what he was? Or was it the porcupine guy from the wrestling match? And I'm assuming the others had their memories wiped as well. Helene, Alan, Pierce, because I'm assuming it's them. He said familiar faces. So he is an Osmosian.
About an hour ago, you said, I broke out of prison, and then you just trailed off.
Wait, he wasn't telling Ben the story. He was just telling us, or what?
I escaped from the rooters and got out of the null void, but
So he did get out of the null void that way.
You're an Osmosian.
there isn't any place called Osmos
Wait,
5.
what?
I'm a bad guy, Ben.
No, that's weird. That doesn't make any sense, bro. That's a retcon. Because what about Agrigor? He didn't come from no place named Asmos, or did he not come from a place called Asmos 5, but he came from a different Asmos, right? So what are we saying? That Kevin was always a human and he had Osmosian DNA put in him? But how did he get the ability to absorb materials and whatnot if he wasn't Osmosian? Because he had that ability before he met Cervantis. Yeah, bro, she has jet ray DNA in her. What, she have jet ray forearms DNA in her? She sort of has like a forearms look to her too.
Send us a bill.
Yeah, bro, let him know. We gotta protect Kevin Levin, baby.
Splatter and Fury.
Splatter? Oh, you talking about turning him in the water? Leander, that's this guy's name? Look at the force of that blast. Ooh, some Cyclops vibes, bro. So are they gonna take Kevin? Or why are they coming back for him now, of all times? Oh, poor Zed. Great, so now we're gonna have to rescue Kevin, because you know Ben's not gonna allow Kevin to be taken, bro. Neither is Zed.
Kevin's not even an Osmosian.
Actually, I am.
Okay.
Jeez, just make up your mind.
But Osmosian doesn't mean alien.
Oh.
It is a term I coined for a human with a unique genetic component.
Okay, what about Agrigor, though, bro? What about Agrigor? He was a human that had, like, a unique genetic, whatever? What? Nah. They're retconning Agrigor, dude. Unless Agrigor wasn't Osmosian, he was something else, but he called himself an Osmosian.
Which makes him indispensable.
Because he can use him as a
You
tool.
need me to mix together your army. Humans with alien powers.
Why do you want to give people alien powers? Said the guy with the thing that does that.
There is a threat to this entire universe
What?
that you cannot possibly understand.
What's that, buddy?
To know it would make your tiny head explode.
Try us.
You like fairy tales, Maxie? How many partners do you think you've had, old pal?
I've got one I'd prefer to forget.
He means my dad.
What? We're gonna learn something about the dad now? Was he never his partner? Or
Never mind that.
no?
Now,
Come on, Max.
I never had a partner named Devin Levin, did I? You implanted that memory years ago so I'd feel obligated. So I'd keep an eye on Kevin.
you had to rub it in, didn't you?
So did he get to Kevin's mom too? Because Kevin's mom knew about Devin. You know what I mean?
You mind zapped me into babysitting your experiments.
Sharp as ever.
Wow.
This doesn't wash. Kevin's staying.
Now you're getting on my nerves. And I have a lot of them.
Oh, there he is. The monster Phil.
You had this coming.
Let's go, Zed. Okay. So far, this is interesting, but the whole thing with, like, Osmosian not being an actual alien, then how do we explain Agrigor at that point, you know?
Warning! High alert! Battle stations!
And not only that, shut up, guys. Not only that, but the mom thought she had a husband and a father for Kevin, right? Which was Devin. So did Cervantis get to the mom as well? All right, so she has jet rays, flying ability. She has jet rays, lasers. Get him where it hurts, Max. Okay, Patella, use that jaw, baby. Use those teeth. Let's go.
Hey,
There we go.
Buckethead.
There we go. There we go.
That's a handy cheese slicer you got there.
Time to bring the gravitak, baby. Smart. Taking a bite out of crime, baby.
Don't act like you know me, freak, or I'll fry your hairy keister!
Okay, Pataliday. You're the man, bro.
Stand still, you.
But she also has, like, Luma's headpiece, right? Okay.
I have an award for marksmanship, you know. That's not an award. It's a warning light.
Yo, these two are so good. Gravity? Let's go. Gravitack is still on the scene, baby. Let's get it.
You missed.
You're really messing up the place here. Oh no, Rook! Don't get caught in the pool, my guy.
Have a good flight, Proctor.
I love how they're all becoming a part of of the orbit, so to speak. Though they're not going around Ben. Ben's just twirling them.
Where's Levin?
Help him escape, bro. That was the plan. Kevin didn't tell him where they were going.
It seems that I have inadvertently destroyed the base's surveillance system. There is no way for you to
Oh,
learn
so that
which
was
way
on
he went.
purpose, huh?
We do have pressing business elsewhere.
Pressing business elsewhere. What is she talking about?
You haven't seen the last of us.
I'm sure that's true. Probably not the next episode. Probably in another episode, but that's probably true. Wow. So they're completely redoing Kevin's, like, origin. The dad, what an Osmosian is.
Whack job.
None of us
Whack
can
job
ever
is
know
right,
Kevin's
dude.
whereabouts again.
Oh, is he gonna go to Origit?
Check this out.
He has the ability to reawaken their minds, bro. Because he absorbed the ability from Cervantes because he's an Osmosian, right? Which isn't an alien.
We have to tell Ben now.
What?
Just tell me already.
What's so important?
Sensors picked up a strange and confusing reading. Something's entering Plumber HQ.
What?
No, it's not.
It sounds like it is, bro. Is it Chronospanner? No, what is that?
Man.
What the hell?
Is the Galvinian skewomorph?
Galvinian Skewermorph. What the hell is that? And why are these two so scared? What'd you guys do? What did they do, bro? And why does he sound like a mini Chronospanner? The voice sounds similar. Maybe I'm bugging. Oh my goodness, dude. What now, man? First, the Rooters of All Evil show up last episode, and now we have this little munchkin shooting like green goo and green lasers, looking for something called the Skewermorph or something. It's always something in Ben 10. We wouldn't have it any other way. Caught him. Oh, it's a Galvin. Luli? Who the hell is Luli?
You guys know her?
Good to see you, Luli.
Blue Kick and Dreba go to Area 51. Yo, Howard and Kumar go to White Castle? I love it.
I think it's the greatest to see her. Dang.
They both got
Defeated by the superlative.
they both got a thing for Luli?
What did you two do with the only working skewomorph in existence?
What is a Skewermorph?
We were at Area 51, but we are the aliens.
They escaped.
That was my flying saucer! We need to go find the skewomorph before it's too late.
What's gonna happen if you don't get the Skewermorph? That was years ago when Area 51 was established, right? They've been on this planet for quite a time. So the Skewermorph is now a problem all of a sudden?
Can't this thing go any faster?
How nice to meet you too, Lou.
I was gonna say, she seems like
Apologies, Magister Tennyson. Thank you for the ride, but we must get to Area 51.
at least she apologized, bro. I was gonna say she seems a little bit rude, but apparently desperate times calls for desperate manners, I guess, huh? What exactly is this Skewermorph, dude? Sounds like it morphs you or something. Oh, we're going back to really, bro? They didn't mean this. He even has the little hat, bro. This isn't what we're talking about, man. We're not talking about the very beginning. We want to see about Area 51. I love these two characters, dude. Oh, yeah, they both love her.
Look how mature Luli is. She's already got her wisdom.
Whoa, girls do mature faster than boys, they say.
Of course, Blue Kitch and I were only interested in Luli as a friend.
Yeah, okay, of course, right? I love all these little Galvin plumbers. This is so cool, man. Oh, well, look at this guy. He's kind of big.
Combat drill.
He's a Galvin? Yo, Luli putting a whooping on him.
Yes, cadet first class Luli.
The way they say her name, bro.
Don't mess it up.
We wouldn't dream of it. You can count on us, Luli.
But she can't. Don't do that.
Thinking,
Yep,
Cadet
and there was the
Dreba.
mistake.
That's sure to impress her.
Them touching their ship, dude.
Flight coordinates.
There he goes, touching
But
things.
nothing else.
Couldn't have picked anybody else, huh?
Yes, it is.
No other tech support out there to choose from? Couldn't have sent them with, you know, experienced plumbers? Oh, they took off with the ship. you kidding me, bro?
Luli is gonna be so mad at you.
Hilarious, dude. So remember, Azimuth gave Max these two of his best Galvins, right? He was, so willing to give these two up, and we already knew why, but now we're starting to see actually what it might sent these two guys away. You know what I mean? Azimuth had enough, dude. I mean, I don't blame him. It's cool that we're getting to see like more of like their ordeals before we were introduced to them. You know?
That is Earth.
Beautiful, right?
If Earthlings are friendly.
Some of us are. Some of us aren't.
Copy that, Tennyson.
Tennyson? Oh, that's Max. Peep the eyes, dude.
The unidentified flying object is
Even has the voice.
weather balloon.
Oh, yo, you can see the red shirt underneath there, the red Hawaiian shirt. You love to see it. Right, because he was in the Air Force first. They did say that back in OS. And then he wanted to become an astronaut, didn't he? All right. So, Max had their fate in their hand because, Lukic and Driba might have died there if he would have shot them down. Is it possible Max helped them escape? But that doesn't make sense either, because when the whole like new headquarters was set up for Omniverse or whatever, he said that Azimuth gave us these two or whatever, right? But apparently they've been on Earth this entire time. So that's what they said, right? So that seems like it doesn't add up.
They're undoubtedly more dangerous than they look. For the sake of
You're
all
not wrong about
mankind,
that.
They'll most likely have to be terminated.
We ain't terminating them. We know that for a fact. Boy, what? Who is this?
People of
Benevolon? Like benevolence? Benevolon. Who is this guy, bro? Oh, my man has a giant robot. So how are we gonna deal with this thing? Is Max gonna be the hero? They said he has it in his blood, right? He was supposed to get the Omnitrix. They're doing it on purpose, right?
I will not. Nay, I cannot tell you anything, and that is final.
So wait a second. Do they speak in Galvanese, or I don't know what the name of it would be. Were they speaking Galvan and now they're just speaking common?
He's had a hard day.
You don't
turned
make
on
it
the
easy.
Universal Translator, Blue Kitch.
Now he knows my
Oh.
name.
So they have universal translators. That makes sense because it's like that one dragon where we needed the translator to hear what it was saying, right? These two are dangerous, huh?
With all due respect, Major Rosa,
They are, though.
The aliens haven't done anything wrong.
Rosem. Oh, that's
You're
that. What's his
already
name?
on thin ice, Tennyson.
He's the guy from an earlier episode, right? The Air Force General or whatever.
Thank you for coming, Professor.
It's Paradox before he was Paradox, bro.
We'll open them up and find the answers ourselves.
So Max knew Professor Paradox, which it wasn't, his name wasn't Paradox back then, right? He knew him before Paradox did the whole time experiment thing. That's cool.
We're doomed. Luli is never gonna speak to either of us again.
Big trouble for the little Galvins, bro. Yeah, we could skirt
Are you
accountability,
eating
bro.
there? How did you eat this slop?
Bro, can't they just slip through the bars?
The locks here are very primitive. Simple enough to override.
To suspect that this is not an escape pod.
These fucking idiots, bro. But they're not. They just don't have common
Stand
sense.
back, Earthling.
Like,
Take one step closer.
it's
and I will have
obviously
no
not an
choice
escape
but to
pod,
unleash
bro.
a terrible vengeance upon you with my unearthly alien powers. After all, he did disobey orders.
I fucking can't, dude. I can't. That means you can trust them. Jesus, dude. That is cool that he met them back then. He met Professor Paradox back then as well.
Administer the peace.
That ain't peace, buddy. That's the opposite of peace. Whoa, you guys were sent here for this very reason, right? Where's the skewer morph thing? This is cool, though, because we're getting to see more of Max's early life, which we saw before, but it's very, like, few and far between, you know? And this thing's name being Blurt is ridiculous. Blurting it out, bro. This is Max's first experience with these two. Right in the eye, dude. They're okay, at least.
But I shall return one day and bring joy to this world, whether you like it or not.
Whether you like it or not, bro. Get out of here, man. So this guy's gonna show up in the present time or something?
Well, got any job openings?
So, see, that doesn't add up though, because they came about in Omniverse. They were not around and on Earth until that point because he said Azimuth gave them to him for as tech support. Unless that was just Max saying that, and Max has been harboring them this entire time.
Why is Luli here now?
Because of the blurt.
Big, large, rampaging robot of terror.
Oh, that's what it stands for? It's an
Grandpa managed to
acronym?
bury it.
So the skewer morph's supposed to destroy Blurt. Well, now this guy's back.
And we're too
Mm-mm. This is the other guy, I'm sure, right? It's not the Blurt, is it? Yeah, it's this guy.
Make way for the return of Benevolon!
It's interesting, right? Because his whole design is like washed out, devoid of colors, and he wants to bring like peace to the world, but that's by eliminating everything in the world, I guess, right? Washing it clean. So it's interesting that his design looks that way. It's fitting, I guess. Well, the difference is Ben's here now, bro, and we got the Omnitrix. Dude, where did this guy come from? Another dimension or something? Ew. Well, Blurt's out of the bag, dude. Or should I say, out of the earth.
A Galvan, sent by my old nemesis Azimuth, no doubt.
Wait, what?
Misguided little creature. What do you have against peace?
Well, this ain't the type of peace we want. Dude, so he's Azimuth's old nemesis? Now, how much you want to bet Azimuth doesn't consider that guy a nemesis like he considers Azimuth a nemesis, knowing Azimuth, you know? Vampire. Let's go, dude.
In the desert?
True. Not good, man. Oh, no, dude. But we can control him, right? Come on, guys. Get to work. Find it. Why did the Omnitrix do this to him in this moment? Wow. Rest in peace. There you go. There you go. Max with the assist, dude.
What you need is some peace. Here, have some.
That's ridiculous. Here's a little piece for you. Yeah, gonna piece you up with this gun.
Lost Ark.
The Lost Ark. What else we got in Area 51? There it is.
Luli won't be mad at us anymore.
Do you know how to use it, though?
Because it's actually been charging for a few decades.
It's gonna be stronger than before.
What I think it
It's gonna be supercharged.
Well, that depends. If you think it means the skewomorph is dangerously overloaded and is gonna explode any minute now, then yes.
Go throw it at Blurt. Throw it at Blurt, bro.
Sweet, nurturing, beautiful peace.
Is he washed out because he's supposed to be like old aliens with like the gun? Because the gun looks like a classical ray gun, like a classic ray gun, you know?
The denizens of Earth who are about to finally know true peace.
By what? Killing them? Is that what this guy's trying to do? Just kill everybody? And then they're you know, that's what make things peaceful, right? Eternal slumber. I want to see how this thing's gonna work.
Well, that depends.
It's not the Annihilorg, Ben.
It's the first time she's ever asked us to come closer. This is the happiest day of my life.
Yo, I can't. Oh my goodness. Oh, you just gotta toss it at him? It was about to blow up anyway, so that makes sense. Oh, where'd they go? They just get evaporated? Teleported somewhere? Oh, there's the arm. Your Blurt is gone.
This world has no desire for the simple joy of a peaceful.
Yeah, stop blurting shit out, dude.
Perfect prison cell for this guy.
Finally captured this guy. Finally threw him in jail for his crimes.
We did this time.
That skewomorph sure packed a punch. Took out like 40 planes.
Yeah.
It's gonna be I was gonna say it's gonna be a problem, bro. This dude is gonna be reaming him a new one.
Did you hear the way Luli called us tech support? I'm gonna ask her to marry me.
Oh my goodness, bro.
She was looking at me when she said it.
Way to read it wrong.
Obviously loves me more.
Goodbye, tech support.
Luli loves me because I am attentive and
Yeah.
notice even the
Yeah,
littlest thing.
you can't see her leaving though, huh?
I do. What color shirt am I wearing? Don't look, don't look.
Oh my goodness. All right, man, that was a fun episode. Part of me's wondering though, how old is Rosem, dude? Because he was older than Ben back when in that flashback, and Max is old. He's like 60, right? So what's Rosem, like 70, 80 years old? My man's still kicking, still getting that government paycheck in the Air Force. Fun episode, but I want to get back to the rooters of all evil stuff, and I'm hoping we see Helene, Manny, Cooper. I hope we get to see all of them because they're all victims of Cervantes, right? Either way, I would love to hear your thoughts on this episode. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time.